Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Calm English Conversations, the podcast where we talk slowly, clearly, and together, which is a little funny today because our topic is actually about being alone.
Yes, today we are going to talk about solitude, being alone. And no, we are not sad about it.
Not at all. I'm Annie.
And I'm Steven. And if you are listening to us right now, welcome. This podcast is made especially for English learners at the B1 and B2 level. We speak slowly, we use everyday vocabulary, and we explain new words as we go.
So you can relax, listen, and learn at the same time, like a warm cup of tea for your English.
Today's big question is this: why do so many successful people choose to spend time alone? Is being alone actually good for you? Or is it just a little bit lonely?
It's a great question, and maybe the answer will surprise you.
Before we start, if you enjoyed this episode, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave us a comment below. We love reading your messages.
And here is our question for you today. Do you enjoy spending time alone, or do you prefer being with other people? Tell us in the comments. We really want to know.
So Annie, when most people hear the words being alone, what do they think?
I think many people imagine someone sitting in a dark room, eating soup, watching old movies, alone.
That actually sounds like my Friday nights.
Mine too, honestly. But here's the thing. Being alone is not always sad. In fact, research shows that many of the most creative and successful people in the world actively choose to be alone. Actively means they do it on purpose. They want it.
Writers, artists, CEOs, scientists, they all talk about the importance of solitude, time spent alone, away from other people.
And yet, we live in a world that says, be social, go out, talk to people, post everything online.
So which is it? Is it better to be social or to be alone?
That's exactly what we're exploring today. And I think the answer is more interesting than a simple yes or no.
Okay, let's talk about the benefits, the good things of spending time alone.
First of all, when you are alone, your brain gets a chance to rest. We call this mental recharge. Recharge means to fill up with energy again, like charging your phone.
And I notice this in my own life. When I spend a quiet morning alone, no phone, no people, I feel so much clearer. My thoughts are better. My ideas are better.
Yes, there's even a word for this, deep thinking. When you're alone, you can think deeply without interruptions. An interruption is when something or someone stops you in the middle of something.
Many famous people have talked about this. The writer Virginia Woolf said you need a room of one's own, a private space to think. Einstein used to take long walks alone to solve problems.
And Apple's Steve Jobs was known for walking alone when he needed to make big decisions.
So solitude, being alone, is not about being antisocial. Antisocial means avoiding other people in a negative way. It's actually about being intentional. Intentional means doing something with a clear purpose.
Exactly. Successful people don't stumble into solitude. They plan it. They protect it. But of course, being alone is not always easy or comfortable.
That's true. For many people, being alone feels uncomfortable, maybe even a little scary.
When you're alone, you have to face your own thoughts. And sometimes, those thoughts are not very kind.
Yeah. I think a lot of people avoid being alone because they don't want to sit with difficult emotions. Emotions like doubt, regret, or sadness.
And in today's world, it's very easy to escape those feelings. You just open your phone and, boom, you're distracted.
Distracted means your attention is pulled away from something. So instead of sitting quietly, we scroll, we watch, we listen to something.
And there's nothing wrong with that sometimes. But if we always avoid silence, we never really know ourselves.
That's quite deep, Annie.
I have my moments.
Okay, but let's be fair. Being with other people being social also has amazing benefits.
Absolutely. Humans are social creatures. We are designed to connect. Designed means made for a purpose.
When you spend time with friends or family, you feel supported. Support means having people who care about you and help you.
And conversations, like this one, help us process ideas. Process means to work through something in your mind. Talking to others helps us understand our own feelings better.
I actually find that when I explain a problem to a friend, I often understand it better myself. Just talking helps.
Yes, there's even a name for this. In psychology, it's called thinking out loud. You organize your thoughts by speaking them.
And let's not forget laughter. You can't really laugh the same way alone as you can with other people.
That's true. Laughing alone in your room is a little bit concerning.
Just a little.
But being social has its challenges too.
Oh, definitely. Sometimes people are draining. Draining means they take your energy away, like water going down a drain.
We've all had experiences like this. You spend time with someone, and afterwards, you feel exhausted. Exhausted means very, very tired.
And social situations can create pressure. Pressure means a feeling that you must do or say certain things.
You want to fit in. Fit in means to be accepted by a group. And sometimes trying to fit in means you stop being your true self.
I think that's why introverts, people who get energy from being alone, sometimes find social life more difficult.
And extroverts, people who get energy from others, might find too much alone time uncomfortable.
So really, it depends on who you are.
You know, thinking about all of this, I think the real insight is not which is better, alone or together.
Right. I think it's more about balance. Balance means having the right amount of both things.
And also about self-awareness. Self-awareness means understanding yourself, knowing what you need and when you need it.
Some days, I need people. I need energy, noise, laughter, conversation.
And other days, I need silence. I need space to think, to breathe, to just be.
And successful people seem to understand this about themselves very clearly.
They protect their alone time because they know it makes them better when they're with others.
It's like sleeping. You rest alone so you can be fully present with the world when you wake up.
That's beautiful, Stephen.
Thank you. I thought of it just now.
Maybe the real question is not, is it better to be alone or together, but what does your heart need right now?
And learning to hear that answer. That might be the most important skill of all.
Okay, time for our favorite section, the word tour. We go through the most useful words from today's episode.
Listen carefully and try to repeat each word after us.
Solitude. Solitude means time spent alone, away from other people, in a peaceful way. She found solitude in the mountains every weekend. Writers often need solitude to create their best work. Repeat. Solitude. Recharge. Recharge means to get your energy back, like charging a battery. He spent Sunday at home to recharge before the busy week. Quiet mornings help me recharge my mind. Repeat. Recharge. Intentional. Intentional means doing something with a clear purpose. On purpose. She was intentional about taking breaks during the day. Successful people are very intentional with their time. Repeat. Intentional. Distracted. Distracted means your attention has moved away from what you were doing. I got distracted by my phone and forgot what I was reading. It's hard to think deeply when you're constantly distracted. Repeat. Distracted. Process. Process means to think through something and understand it. She needed time alone to process her feelings. Talking to a friend can help you process difficult situations. Repeat. Process. Draining. Draining means taking away your energy. Large social events can be draining for introverts. Some conversations are energizing. Others are draining. Repeat. Draining. Balance. Balance means having the right amount of two or more things. A healthy life needs a balance of work and rest. She found a balance between social time and alone time. Repeat. Balance. Self-awareness. Self-awareness means understanding your own feelings, needs, and reactions. He showed great self-awareness by knowing when to take a break. Self-awareness helps you make better decisions in life. Repeat. Self-awareness. Introvert. An introvert is someone who gets energy from being alone, rather than from social situations. As an introvert, she preferred small dinners over big parties. Many great thinkers in history were introverts. Repeat. Introvert.
Fit in.
Fit in means to be accepted as part of a group. He tried to fit in at his new school by joining the football team. Sometimes we change ourselves too much just to fit in. Repeat. Fit in.
And that's our word tour for today. 10 beautiful words to add to your English collection.
How many did you already know? Tell us in the comments.
And that is the end of today's episode of Calm English Conversations. Thank you so much for listening.
Whether you are alone right now listening to this or surrounded by people, we hope this episode gave you something to think about.
Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a friend who is learning English.
We'll see you in the next episode. Take care of yourselves.
And each other.
Bye for now.